Metahuman summary. Metahuman shows you how to tap into your unlimited potential by discovering a higher level of awareness surrounding the limits of your everyday reality. Is there anything more to life than working, eating, and paying taxes? Like most people, you've probably wondered about this before. But in the end, we all get sucked into the mundanity of everyday events that keep us from looking for more. How would it feel to get out of your current reality and into a better state of awareness of your full potential? The truth is, you can tap into this infinite power, you just need to learn how. According to author and physician Deepak Chopra, what you think is reality is actually a simulation. All of our belief systems are unrealistic because they merely come from social conditioning. But like looking at a river's source instead of the murky water miles down the stream, you can see into the truth of existence. Just like Mozart, Feynman, and others, you can channel infinity, access the infinite potential of meta-reality, and become metahuman. And this is exactly what Chopra teaches you how to do in his book Metahuman, Unleashing Your Infinite Potential. Here are only 3 of the many inspiring lessons I got from this book. Mindfulness will unlock your connection to meta-reality. Your true self lies beyond your mental conditioning, so learn to challenge it to reach your full potential. Looking past the traditions of everyday reality is the key to limitless creativity. Lesson 1, to connect with meta-reality, practice mindfulness. If you want to become a metahuman, you need to understand the path to the infinity that is meta-reality. And your gateway to that is simply letting everything regarding the past and future to fall away so you can focus on the present. Another word for this is mindfulness, which you can practice with waking meditation. This involves making yourself aware of the experience of your thoughts and your body. Like me, you might have already come across mindfulness in the form of mindful meditation with apps like Headspace. These exercises focus on the nature of the sensations in your body, emotions, and thoughts. But instead of trying to discover their meaning, you just them flow while observing them. While a popular form of reducing anxiety, meditation has numerous other benefits as well. Merely using it to regulate stress is like using a power drill to punch holes in paper. Its true power is in how it can connect you with meta-reality. The next time you meditate, focus on this opportunity if you want to realize your full potential. The first step is to adjust your perception of reality to the 5 senses. Relax, focus on the present, and let your mind rest on what's happening right now. Then, expand your understanding of reality as you close your eyes. As you get better at this, you'll connect more with meta-reality, which is just one step on the way to realizing your true power. Lesson 2, if you want to find your true self and reach your full potential, challenge your mental conditioning. Our society is good at taking immaterial ideas and turning them into material forms. The concept of money, for example, takes physical presence in the form of a $50 bill. Or a wedding ring is an object to represent love. This process is called reification. You might not think of it, but we do the same thing with ourselves, too. We consider who we are to be in the form of just the body, which is actually an intricate system of physiological processes. Yourself is also an infinite thing that's always changing, but you limit it by attaching fixed traits to your personality. The reification of the self seems impossible with how many experiences, social norms, beliefs, and mental conditionings we go through. But this is a problem because it limits your full potential. You need to reverse the reification of self that began when you were born. It might take your whole life, but that's just one reason it's so important. If you take it one step at a time, you'll soon find ways to break free of the limiting beliefs and false stories so you can see your true and best self. Begin by understanding that society tries to interpret everything in the world for you from the moment you took your first breath. Everyone else's ways of explaining the happenings in the world become yours as you grow up. To get back to your true self, try to have just one original thought. That means thinking something that's never before been considered in all history and that doesn't come from any form of media. Lesson 3, you can unlock limitless creativity if you look beyond the traditions of everyday reality. Where do you think creativity comes from? According to the Greeks, it was the muses that gifted only a few with this power. In the eyes of the Romantic poets, creativity was just a fleeting revelation that you had to be lucky to experience. According to the author, meta-reality, which we can all access, is the true source of creativity. The best form of inspiration comes when we can see beyond the rules of what we think is reality. Shakespeare, for example, not only used Elizabethan vocabulary but saw outside of its normal uses to use it in a profound new way. Van Gogh was another that channeled this energy with his innovative way of illustrating the world through art. Your mind makes up your reality. But just like Van Gogh and Shakespeare, you can break free of the imposed rules of society and become meta-human. You don't have to support society's limitations in your life anymore. The best path to seeing through these subjective rules and rearranging reality in new, creative ways is to develop awareness and access meta-reality. Start by considering how small objects, like your keys, are just an idea that's adopted a physical form. Then continue by thinking this way about larger objects. Finally, look in the mirror and realize that you are just the physical manifestation of infinite creativity.